how you doing? All right, so we're back. We just finished our 30-minute steep. Actually got about 30 seconds left here in our steep on our grains. So we're going to go ahead and take you through the next step. All right. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to take this thermometer out of here, set it off to the side. We're going to go ahead and kill the heat. All right. Grains here. I want to kind of squeeze them out. These things are going to be pretty hot, so give it a squeeze. You don't have to worry about the sanitizing right now. Nothing has to be sanitized because you're still going to bring this to a boil, and that boil is going to work as your sanitizer. But once we get past the boiling step, then everything that comes in contact with the wort will need to be sanitized. Alright, so there we go. Toss this over here. I'm going to rest my hands off real quick. Alright, we're going to pull this off of the heat. Okay. And now, I need to find my stirring spoon, which is right here. Alright, this in here. Now we're at the point we're going to want to put in our extracts. So, we're going to start with our wheat extract here. Alright. I want to make sure it doesn't scald to the bottom, so I'm going to make sure I'm stirring as I'm pouring. So, and you can see how I just didn't quite get that warm enough because it is pretty thick. I mean, you can see it. It's very thick. The big thing is to make sure you keep it stirring and you don't let it sit on the bottom, because if it sits on the bottom, it's going to scorch, and then your beer is going to end up with a burnt flavor. And, nobody wants to drink something that tastes burnt, so. This stuff is still pretty thick, a lot thicker than it usually is. So I just didn't quite let it sit in the hot water long enough, but nevertheless, it's going to work just fine. It just takes a lot longer to pour out of the bottle this way. It really smells good. You can really smell the oats and the wheat in there. It smells really good. Alright, well, this is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and we'll come back when I get ready to pour the other bottle in. Alright? Until next time. Hey YouTube, how you doing? Alright, so now we got our Pilsner Light here. I got it a little bit warmer than I did the wheat, so hopefully it pours out a little bit faster than the wheat did. But we'll see. Again, same thing, we're going to pour it in, we'll make sure we keep it stirring. And yeah, that's usually how it looks when it comes out. It's a lot smoother. Doesn't take near as long. Alright, so this is our Pilsner Light. We've already put our wheat extract in. We stir this up. And you see that there's still quite a bit in that bottle. it's just kind of stuck to the sides. Little trick that I like to do, I'll just take a little hot water. Put a little bit of hot water in a bottle. Do the same thing with this wheat. And just shake that up. You can see, that pretty much takes all the excess that was on the edges, gets it off, and well, we're not wasting anything, and using all we can there. Need a little bit more hot water there. Whoops. Got one block to the sanitizing solution right there, about tripped over it. Alright. Alright. So there's those two steps. Now, what we're going to be doing, we're going to take this, put it back on the heat. Alright. We're going to turn that on high. And we're just going to let it sit here until the first bubble comes of a boil. And as soon as we see it starting to boil, we're going to take our hops and add our hops, 3/4 of an ounce of hops. For this recipe is what I'm going to be doing. And boiling that for 60 minutes. And then for the last 2 minutes of the boil, I'm going to put in another ounce of hops along with the coriander. And we're going to let that all sit there and boil a total of 60 minutes, but the last two, like I said, only for the last 2 minutes. Then we're going to pull it off, let it cool down, put it in an ice bath, and then we'll be putting it into the first stage fermenter. But that's where we're at now. Come back with another video, and it'll probably take about 5-10 minutes. All right, until next time.